So shout out Risky on my Patreon. He's the homie. He's the homie. He's been supporting me for several months now. He requested Zooropa. So he was the one that requested Achung Baby and Joshua Tree. And I believe this is the album after Achung Baby. I did a little bit of reading. They kind of like forced this album together like in a very fast paced manner while they were still touring. And it wasn't even supposed to be an album. And it sounds like the band has like mixed thoughts on how like whether they even like the album very much or not. So that's very interesting. But let's jump right into it. Zooropa. The first song is called Zooropas. Let's see what we got. I'm excited for this. I'm excited. It sounds like this is more of like an alternative rock type of album. I gotta crank my headphones up. The suspense, the anticipation is building. I'm waiting for the ball to drop here. Wow, this is a very super interesting intro. It's been 90 seconds, and I feel like it feels like a TV screen is just slowly coming towards me, and there's just like a ton of random newscasters, and like it's just like it's almost like overstimulation of media. That's like how this is making me feel right now, which is really interesting because there's not a lot going on. It's just like, wow, this is very interesting. Yeah, it's like when you're in a crowd and there's so many voices, you can't make out anything. But like I feel like there's things being said, but I just can't make any of it out. You know, this reminds me a lot of Pink Floyd, The Wall. It sounds like it could be a track from that, from Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Better by design, Zooropa. Fly the friendly skies through appliance of science. We got that ring of confidence.
This is really interesting. This sounds so like experimental alt rock 90s. Like this is so, even this cover art right here. I'm loving this. It's like spacey. I like this form of U2. Hey Sen, what's up? I have enjoyed it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sen. All right, Sen, good luck on your exams. Sorry, guys, I am paying attention. This is I almost get the idea of like Zooropa is like this ideal utopia. I could be totally wrong. These lyrics here, I have no map, I have no compass. I have no reasons to get back. I have no religion. I don't know what's what, and I don't know the limit of what we've got. Or like maybe like the potential to build a utopia. I don't know, man. Much love, Sen. Much love, Sen.
She wants to live in. She's gonna dream out loud. She's gonna dream out loud. Dream out loud.
Yeah. Yo. They are definitely playing with sounds. I like this. I love this. It feels very creative. And the outro there, she's going to dream the world she wants to live in. She's going to dream out loud. Okay. Okay. This is the U2 that I vibe with the most. I don't know what the collective thoughts are on Joshua Tree and Chung Baby, but so far, if this album keeps up like this, I like this. I like the sound. It's kind of chaotic, but it works. There's a lot happening, but I just love the unique, like, they're experimenting with new sounds, like alternative sounds, and it's almost like they kind of paved the way for this new kind of, or they jumped on the wave of this like alt rock. I don't know. I like it though. I like that they're like kind of like U2 has been like slightly shape-shifting their sounds throughout the last 3 albums I've heard. And this one's my favorite so far. Let's keep going. Babyface. Yeah. This is such a vibe.
Watching your bright blue eyes in the freeze frame. I've seen them so many times. I feel like I must be your best friend. You're looking fine, so fine. Oh my, dressed up like a lovely day. Oh, baby face, slow down, child. Let me untie your lace. Baby face, cover girl with natural grace. How could we two be so kind?
Ooh, cover girl with natural grace. That's a nice little play on like makeup and beauty versus natural beauty. The cover girl. Oh, I love that. I love that. They're always really good with their lyrics.
Be so kind to an ordinary guy. Coming home late at night to turn you on, love. Checking out every frame. I've got slow motion on my side, turning around and around with the sound and color under my control. Go round and around, going down, dressed up like a lovely day. Baby face, tip for hair all tied up in lace.
That was nice. That was a nice intimate song. Babyface. I had the thought of like during the last chorus, like the bridge in the last chorus, I kind of just thought about how much music's changed in such a short amount of time. Like this song feels a little slow paced compared to like a lot of the music you get these days. And it's interesting because it's like it even says slow down, child, and it's like a slow song. Like it's almost like just enjoying the day, you know? It's kind of like this day and age we're in is we're all just everything's so fast paced. We're all just moving and hustling and bustling. And this song is like a reminder to like slow down and just like cherish your moments and your loved ones and it's also interesting to like I don't know, like a song like this might not even be made today because it's slow paced and like people might get bored of it, but like I feel like that's almost the point. Huh. That was a good one. All right, let's do Numb. Oh, we got a music video. Nice. See, this does not sound like you two at all.
Don't move, don't talk, out of time, don't think, don't worry, everything's just fine. Just fine. Don't grab, don't clutch, don't hope for too much, don't breathe, don't achieve or grieve without living.
See, and this, like, I feel like this echoes the sentiment I gave on the last song. Don't grab, don't clutch, don't hope for too much. Like, just enjoy the moment. Also, it's interesting. I didn't know that there were songs that Bono didn't sing on. Interesting.
Don't check, just balance on the fence. Don't answer, don't ask, don't try and make sense.
Don't check, just balance. Checks and balances. Balance your checkbook. That's a nice little but balance on the fence. Maybe this is like maybe this is like what the media makes you feel like. And like even with this music video, it's like he's getting distracted with these like sensual, like quick dopamine hits and like but he's staying he's not really paying attention to it, but it's like relentless. And like don't check, just balance on the fence. Like, oh, like don't ever actually, like the media always tries to keep you like questioning and on edge and and fear, dude. Fear-based media keeps people interested and keeps people tuned in.
So don't ask, don't try and make sense. Don't whisper, don't talk, don't run if you can walk, don't cheat, compete, don't miss the one.
Was that a spoonful of sugar?
Don't tell about train, don't peek, don't spill, don't piss in the drain, don't make a will. Don't fill out the phone, don't compensate, don't get what I'm called, don't know where I'm late. Don't holler at the gate. chord, just play another chord. If you feel it getting bored.
Hey, Heaven. Hey, Heaven, what's up? We're reacting to the Zooropa album. Oh, there's Bono. Nice.
Don't change your brand, don't listen to the band, don't think, don't change your shit. Have another good. Don't plead, don't bridle, don't shackle, don't guide, don't curve, don't swerve. Lie, die, serve. Don't theorize, realize, polarize, glance, dance, dismiss, apologize. Don't spy, don't lie, don't try, imply, detain, explain, start again. Don't drive, don't coax, don't cling, don't hoax, don't freak, don't leak, don't speak. Don't project, don't connect, protect, don't expect, suggest.
Okay. What would Twitch Speed be doing right now? What would Bradley be doing? That's all I'm thinking. If y'all don't know the Black Speed, go check him out on YouTube or Twitch Speed on Twitch. I've just heard from some of his viewers that he doesn't like feet too much.
Don't project, don't connect, protect, don't expect, suggest. Don't struggle, don't jerk, don't call, don't work, don't wish, don't fish, don't teach, don't reach. Don't borrow, don't break, don't fence, don't steal, don't pass, don't press, don't cry, don't fear. Don't touch, don't dime, don't suffer, don't rhyme, don't fantasize, don't rise, don't die. Don't project, don't connect, protect, don't expect, suggest. Don't project, don't connect, protect, don't expect, suggest.
Maybe like this is just like all the madness of, because they got pretty big after Achung Baby, right? Or one of the, they were pretty big by now, and like I feel like all of these things are like worries or doubts would be going on in anyone's head if they have like kind of overnight success, so to say. Not that they actually did. I mean, they always say people who have overnight success, they don't see the years and years and years before the overnight success. So it's like, I'm not convinced overnight success is actually a thing. But just like all of these, it's just like everything. It's like overstimulation of things you like, don't do this, don't do that. And it's just like too much. You can't. Yeah. Interesting. And then the music video too is like all these distractions and that was a good song though. It was unique. I liked it a lot. They're experimenting, man, not with just with sound, but with like structure and lyrics and stuff too. I like it. Lemon, here we go. You can't spell lemon without men, I guess. Wait, lemon see through in the sunlight? I always think of like sunlight is bright yellow, so is a lemon, but she wore lemon but never in the daylight because you could see through it in the daylight. That's funny. That's funny. Heaven. Man, that is very interesting. Man builds a city with banks and cathedrals and melts the sand so he can see the world outside. Huh. Like, again, with the U2, I always get these themes of, like, nature and the divinity of the natural world and, like, almost this, like, rebelliousness against this system of society that we have. And I really resonate with that. It's like it's very spiritual way of kind of viewing the world we live in, and I feel like it's a way of staying connected with our true roots, like our true reality. Congratulations, Brianna. Oh wait, I'm a little confused about your comment, but but I just love this feeling it gives me. Like, it's like this awe and appreciation for the natural world, and in their own way, they're like pointing out the problems with humanity that we're like, we're building buildings and we're kind of missing we're building banks and cathedrals, and it's almost like when the real cathedral is right outside. Like, you see those forests? You see all the plants and animals? Like, that's where the worship should be happening. That's what you should be worshiping. Interesting. And you know what? And like even this image right here, like these grids, and it's like an optical illusion. These grids, you see a black dot in every cross section, and then when you try to look at the black dot, it goes away. That's interesting in and of itself. But the grids, it reminds me of like computers maybe, or even like the grids of like cities. And the way Bono's moving right here, it's like not human. He's moving like he's a robot. They're really making a statement about the culture, the society that we live in, what we've done with ourselves. Super interesting. The more and more I listen to YouTube, I'm telling you guys, the more I respect their artistry and like what they stand for. This is high level art, man.
A moving picture through light projected, he can see himself up close. Man catches color, man likes to stare, turns his money into light.
Okay, this might be one of my favorite U2 songs that I've ever heard. I loved that. Man, it's like lemon. They're using lemon as a symbol for like God or a utopia or like an ideal version of humanity or society. Like, wow. Or heaven. Like a man melts the sand so we can see the world outside, and then Bono goes, you're going to meet her there. You're going to meet Lemon when you go out. You're going to meet divinity when you go outside. Not when you're in these cathedrals and banks and cities and driving your car from place to place. Or trying to make moving pictures. That was just, yeah. Wow. I don't know if I'll ever look at a lemon the same way after this song. Let's go. Next one. Here we go. Stay far away, so close. Interesting. Okay. That's such a U2 title. That is such a U2 title right there. Is that German I'm hearing? What? Yeah, this is all in a music box.
Green light, 7-Eleven. You stop in for a pack of cigarettes. You
I'm getting like toxic relationship vibes a little bit. Interesting.
Far away, so close, up with the static and the radio, with satellite television, you can go anywhere. Miami, New Orleans, London, Belfast, and Berlin. And if you listen, I can call. And if you jump, you just might fall. And if you shout, I'll only hear you. If I could stay, then the night would give you up. Stay, then the day would keep its trust. Stay with the demons you drown. Stay with the spirit that I found. Stay,
Damn. That's really stay with the demons you drowned, stay with the spirit I found. I just It's funny because when I heard stay with the demons you drowned, I thought of like drowning your demons with drinking, with alcohol, like an alcohol drink addiction kind of thing. And then the next line is stay with the spirit I found. You know, like like obviously spirits and demons, it goes with that, but the spirits like liquors, spirits and different drinks. But and also like stay with the like it's kind of like if you are in a toxic relationship, you do get this kind of like spirit, this bubbly beginning, like a good spirit, and you want to stay in that, and you stay through the bad times because of the good times. Just very interesting. Lots of layers in these lyrics. But also like tying this in with the theme of the album, it's almost like we're like humans are like in a toxic relationship with the society that we've built. Like we almost don't really have a choice but to like stay far away but so close. Like I feel like collectively we all kind of feel like there's like something missing a little bit in the world order that we have. I mean, it's just we're definitely not optimized. I mean, there's so many people that live in poverty, and there's so little people that have so much of the money and resources. Like the income inequality is only getting worse. It would be bad enough if it was plateaued and staying the same. That would be bad enough, but it's not. It's just getting worse. So we're literally like on course for just something bad, like destruction. Like we need, so, and like U2 is very good at taking these scenarios, like this scenario in this like toxic relationship, but like you extrapolate that out to in like a poetic metaphorical sense to the meaning of the whole album, and then it just takes on a whole nother like layer in meaning. Yeah, this is wow. Yeah, you're right, Evan.
Just the bang and the clatter as an angel hits the ground.
Oh. Wow. Just wow. U2 does not disappoint, man. Interesting. Daddy's gonna pay for your crashed car. That's interesting because the last song they talked about, she was dressed like a car crash. Her wheels were turning. She was upside down and her wheels were turning or something. All right. Daddy's gonna pay for your crashed car. Okay. Okay. Interesting title. Very interesting title. Hi, French. Okay, this is very, like, the sounds I'm hearing, it almost sounds like I'm in an industrial, like, it sounds like metal pipes banging on the ground or something. It sounds very, like, industrial in a way, if that makes sense. Yeah, pots and pans a little bit, yeah.
Stone. You're out on your own. You know everyone in the world, but you feel alone. Daddy won't let you leave.
crash car. Daddy's gonna pay for your crash car.
This is really interesting. I don't know. I'm almost getting themes of like the power of money, like in a kind of in a negative sense almost, like, and also this like power dynamic between like money and power and like even sex or sexuality a little bit. Like when I like butterfly kisses up and down your wrist when you see daddy coming, you're licking your lip. Like I don't know, I'm getting like sugar daddy a little bit. Like butterfly kisses up and down your wrist. A butterfly kiss is with your eyelash. So your eye is real close to the wrist, like you're watching your wrist. So like maybe she's getting a watch. Maybe she got a watch from her sugar daddy. And he's going to pay for her crashed car. He's going to like, I don't know. Let's keep going. Hi, Rebel.
You got a head full of traffic. You're a siren song. You cry for mama. Daddy's right along. He gives you the keys to a flaming car. Daddy's with you wherever you are. That is a comfort. That is your best friend. Daddy, hold your hand right up to the end. Shala. Shala. Daddy's gonna pay for your crash car. Daddy's gonna pay for your crash car.
I don't know. That last verse has me questioning my take on this song. I wasn't getting sugar daddy from that last verse. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how this song ties into like the themes I've been hearing so far. I think it's just a little bit of like just like money and power dynamics still, but like I don't know. Maybe when we hear the next few songs, this one will make more sense. I don't know. I'm having trouble for some reason placing that. Maybe you guys in the comments can let me know. What am I missing out of that song? Okay, next song is Some Days Are Better Than Others. That is true. That is definitely true. That's almost 100% true. Nice bass line. Nice bass line right here.
Some days are dry, some days are leaky, some days come clean, other days are sneaky. Some days take less, but most days take more. Some slip through your fingers and onto the floor. Some days you're quick,
I feel that.
most days you're speedy. Some days you use more force than is necessary.
Ooh, some days you're quick, but most days you're speedy. Quickness and speed are two different things. They're very related, but they're different things. It's almost like quick is like flowing and speedy is like haste. That's how I take that. Like we're being hasteful here. Haste makes waste, guys. Haste makes waste.
Force than is necessary. Some days just drop in on us. Some days are better than others. Some days it all adds up, and what you got is enough. Some days are better than others. Some days are sleepy, other days sloppy. Some days you can't stand the sight of a puppy. Is white, but you think you're a brother. Some days are better than others. Some days you wake up with her complaining. Some sunny days you wish it was raining. Some days are sulky, some days have a grin. And some days are bouncers and won't let you in. Some days you hear a voice taking to another place. Some days are better than others. Some days are honest, some days are not. Some days you're thankful for what you've got. Some days you wake up in the army, and some days it's the enemy. Some days are work, most days you're lazy. Some days you feel like a bit of a baby, looking for Jesus and his mother. Some days are better than others. Some days you feel ahead, you're making sense of what she said. Some days are better than others. Some days you hear a voice taking you to another place. Some days are better than others.
I like that song. There's not much to be said about that song in terms of breaking it down, but some days are better than others. It's true. What is going on? Babe? I heard you say, what's going on? Oh, what's he doing? Oh. Oh. Cat's being a creeper. Okay, the first time. Here we go. The first time. I know what I'm thinking about. Let's see if the song is actually about that.
I have a lover like no other. She got so sweet soul, and she teach me how to sing. Shows me colors when there's none to see. Gives me hope when I can't believe that for the first time I feel love. I have a brother when I'm a brother in need. I spend my whole time running. He spends his running after me. When I feel myself going down, I just call and he comes around. But for the first time, I feel love.
This is beautiful.
My father is a rich man. He wears a rich man's cloak. He gave me the keys to his kingdom coming. Gave me a cup of gold.
Okay, that seems like a religious reference a little bit. My father's a rich man. Gave me the keys to his kingdom coming. Cup of gold. The Holy Grail. Interesting.
Said I have many mansions, and there are many rooms to see. But I left by the back door, and I threw away the key. And
Whoa.
I threw away the key.
He threw away the key. Why? Interesting.
Yeah, I threw away the key.
Okay, to me this is like there's no, I mean, love is just when you feel love for the first time, true love, it's invaluable. You don't need keys to a kingdom and mansions. Because it feels, and people have said this, there are plenty of millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires that are miserable because money doesn't, I mean, to an extent it can make you happy, but money really just makes you more of what you already are. And if you don't have love and friendship and stuff, then like doesn't even matter. And if you do, it still doesn't matter, because that you'll see that that's not what's important. The material things aren't what's important. It's the things that money can't buy.
Yeah, I threw away the key.
Wow. that was like it was almost like in the midst of all this chaos of this album is kind of chaotic and like futuristic and like society, media, chaos. Like in the midst of all that, there's this very human, like divine moment, like poetic moment. And that's that song for the first time, or the first time. It kind of like reminds you what it's all for. It reminds you what's important and the things, though, what we want to try to preserve when we try to get rid of the bathwater. You know, we got to keep the baby. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. I feel like that song, the love, that song, that's the baby. Okay, Dirty Day. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we get back to more chaos. Dirty Day. Some days are better than others. And then we get the first time, which seems like a perfect day. And maybe Dirty Day is a not so good day. I don't know.
I don't know you, and you don't know the half of it. At a starring role, I was the bad guy who walked out. They say be careful where you aim, 'cause where you aim you just might hit. You can hold on to something so tight, you've already lost it.
Oh.
Dragging me down.
Yeah, if you have to hold on to something really, really tight, it's maybe time to let go. And then you know what they say, if you let it go and it comes back to you, then it was meant to be. But you don't want to force something.
Dragging me down. That's not the way it used to be. You can't even remember what I'm trying to forget. It was a dirty day. Dirty day. You're looking for explanations I don't even understand. If you need someone to blame, throw a rock in the air, you'll hit someone guilty. From father to son, in one life has begun. A world that's never done. Father to son. Get it right. There's no blood thicker than ink. Hear what I say. things as simple as you think. Wake up. Some things you can't get around. I'm in you, more so when they put me in the ground.
There's no blood thicker than ink. Nothing's as simple as you'd think. Very interesting song. I'm trying to, like... This is one of those U2 songs that I feel like just doesn't land with me on the first listen. Not in a bad way, like... They're really good at this, though. I feel like I'm trying to solve a puzzle. Dirty Day. Interesting. Let me see what... I've been looking at some lyrics. Dirty Day is a father and son song. It's a dirty day was an expression my dad would use. It's a dirty day. I've never heard that expression. There's a lot of him in there when it was also influenced by Charles Bukowski, the great American writer and drinker. His nickname was Hank, and I used his phrase at the end of the song. Hank says the days go by like horses over the hills. The song is about a character who has walked out on his family and years later meets the son he's abandoned. Oh. So it's not about my father. I used some of my dad's attitude. Okay. Interesting. Okay. I don't know you and you don't know the half of it. I had a starring role. I was the bad guy who walked out. Okay. You can't even remember what I'm trying to forget. Interesting. Wow. Okay. That makes sense now. Interesting. Okay, last song, I think. Is this the last one? Yes. The Wanderer featuring Johnny Cash. Ooh.
I went out walking through streets paved with gold.
That is definitely Johnny Cash.
Lifted some stones, saw the skin and bones of a city without a soul.
Ooh.
I went out.
Streets paved with gold. But he looked under and saw a city without soul. Dude, this is so on point with the whole theme of this album, and I am loving this album. I think this one's my favorite. I like this one more than... There were like a couple songs on Ah-Chung Baby that I like maybe more than maybe any of the songs on this album, but as a whole, love this album. This one's my favorite.
Walking under an atomic sky where the ground won't turn and the rain it burns like the tears when I said goodbye.
Oh.
Yeah, I went with nothing.
Okay, that makes me think of like post-nuclear apocalypse. Atomic sky, the ground won't turn and the rain burns. Or just like the state we're in now, like we're over farming land where the soil becomes malnourished, and then we gotta add fertilizer, and then the fertilizer runs off and kills the streams and rivers, and with climate change, the rain is becoming more like, you know, you get the acid rain from the smog in the cities and just from the extra carbon dioxide that's in the atmosphere. Because guys, let me remind you, I'm a biochemist. More carbon dioxide dissolved in water makes the water more acidic. And you know, even when I was doing health inspections, there was a very specific thing we had to look for with like carbonation machines and copper pipes, copper tubing in carbonation machines, because there was a time when they were using these copper pipes to feed like carbonated soda through these fountain machines, but that acidic water can dissolve the copper into the from the pipes into the soda, and people were getting copper poisoning. And so yeah, carbon dioxide dissolves into water. I mean, that's what's happening with the coral reefs as well. Like the extra carbon dioxide that humans are pumping into the air from burning fossil fuels and stuff. That all gets dissolved. It has to go somewhere, and it dissolves into the oceans, and the oceans become more acidic. And then the pH is messed up, so the plants need certain pH levels to allow certain chemical processes to happen. So then the coral and the plants die. And then the things that live in there die because they can't live in there anymore, and they don't have food. And that just ties in with like the whole theme of the album again, how we're like ruining the earth. We're ruining our own abundance. We're paving the streets with gold, but there's no soul underneath it. We're building cathedrals and banks and making melting sand so we can look outside. Why aren't we outside to begin with? Like, yeah. I mean, I don't mean that like fully literally. Obviously, I know humans, we like need shelter, especially in certain places. Like I live in Michigan, you know, I can't just live outside. It's like 40 degrees right now or less, and the winters are harsh. But, you know, you guys know what I mean. I don't mean it like literally, but in a sense, a little bit. Anyways.
Nothing but the thought of you. I went wandering.
It's true, Heaven. It's true.
I went drifting through the capitals of tin, where men can't walk or freely talk, and sons turn their fathers in. I stopped outside a church house where the citizens like to sit. They say they want the kingdom, but they don't want God in it. I went out riding down that old 8 lane. I passed by 1,000 signs looking for my own name. I went with nothing but the thought you'd be there too, looking for you. I went out there in search of experience, to taste and to touch and to feel as much as a man can before he repents. I went out searching, looking for one good man, a spirit who would not bend or break, who would sit at his Father's right hand. I went out walking with a Bible and a gun. The word of God lay heavy on my heart. I was sure I was the one. Now, Jesus, don't you wait up. Jesus, I'll be home soon. Yeah, I went out for the papers, told her I'd be back by noon. Yeah, I left with nothing but the thought you'd be there too, looking for you. Yeah, I left with nothing but the thought of you. I went wandering.
Man. There's still a minute. Let's just play silence for a minute. Okay, that was a warning. That was an alarm of some sort going off. Like a nuclear alarm. I don't know. Man. That album is raw, man. That is like, I don't know. It's like a little bit of like, it's like a warning. There's like some dread in it. There's some like existential dread. There's chaos. There's love. There's poetry. I feel like I covered all of my feelings about the theme and the metaphors in this album. But to just kind of wrap it up, it's just like the state of our society. Something's got to change. Something's not right, or just based on the way things are go. I mean, if you just extrapolate into the future, something has to change. Something has to change, and I'm not saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe we become very technologically advanced soon and we're able to fix problems that we thought were unfixable. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't have all the answers, but I do know that I love the way YouTube brings these things to attention. They are masters of art. They're masters of like poetry and metaphors. I really, really enjoyed this album, and I loved the music. Like I liked what they were doing. I liked the style. Who knows what the future holds? That's true. That's true. I mean, there was like a little bit of hope. There was a little bit of hope in this album. Not a lot, but a little bit. I feel like just enough. Could have been more. I would have enjoyed a little more, but that's okay. That's okay. Maybe this is what it takes to get people's attention, you know? Yeah, great album. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Thank you again, Risky, for the request, and I really, really enjoyed this. Yes. Much love, you guys. Stay blessed. I will see y'all in the next reaction. Peace.